In this video, I want to talk to you about sending mass messages. And while I've spoken frequently on personalization of messages throughout this course, there may be times when it makes sense to send out a mass group message. If you want to take advantage of this feature, LinkedIn permits you to send messages to up to 50 people at one time. So let's say, for example, you're offering a free webinar or you're doing an expert interview, and you want to let a large number of your LinkedIn contacts know about this. You can do that by sending a mass message. I use this feature when I'm launching new webinars, and I'll invite all of my contacts into a certain tagged group to attend. The first time I did this for a LinkedIn webinar, I literally doubled my email list in under 1 week. So it's a great opportunity to do that. You just have to make sure you approach it properly. So now each of those connections that I've connected with that opted into the webinar becomes part of my email list and can then receive my weekly emails as well as any other messages that I'm sending out via email that allows me to stay top of mind. They also get notifications via email of any new products and courses I'm offering, which has resulted in substantial additional revenue in my business. So using these from time to time as as necessary is a great idea. So you can send messages to tagged groups, and if you're going to basically send messages to a tagged group that has less than 50 people in it, you can select the entire group that you want to send a message to and then write a customized message to go directly to them. So make sure, of course, that you uncheck the box that allows recipients to see the names of the other people or everybody else that you've sent the message to. You don't ever want to send a message that allows people to see that you sent it to 50 other people. So there's steps that you're going to do. So you're going to basically select the tag group that you want to message on your contact page. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, back up to the top of the page so that they all load, and then click Select All. Click the message link, add your message, unselect Allow recipients to see each other's names and email addresses at the bottom of the page, and then click Send. And by the way, there's a download that you can download that with screenshots and everything that walks you through this entire process. Now, if you're sending to tagged groups that have more than 50 people in it, you're going to just basically make a couple little changes to that. You're going to want to check 50 people at a time to send the message to, and then repeat the process by selecting the next 50 people that you've sent the email list to. So it's a little bit time consuming, but valuable. This is another reason why tagging your connections is so important. So here you're going to select the tag group that you want to message on your contacts page. Sort group by last name. This will allow you to remember who you left off on. So if you're going through your list, you can say, okay, I left off on John Smith, so in the next group of 50, I'm going to start at the next person after him. Again, you're going to do the same thing. You're basically going to click on each person's profile that you want to send the message to, and then scroll back to the top of the page, click message link, add your message, unselect Allow recipients to see each other's names and email addresses, click Send, and basically repeat these steps 1 through 7 until finished, starting each time with the next person after the last one that you left off the previous time. Handy tool, use it sparingly. Don't take advantage of this by using it too often. Otherwise, people are going to think it's spam. It's really important that the quality of the message you send is value-based. Even when I'm sending it out to my list, I get a couple of hate mails back saying, "Ooh, stop spamming me." If that happens and somebody does that, there's 2 things that you can do. One is untag them from that group so that they don't go out in the future, or remove them as a connection. So if you do have somebody that's just very adverse to receiving messages like that, there's really little need for you to send them anything in the future or even necessarily have them as a contact. So decide what you want to do, either untag them or put them into a do not send tagged list, or remove them as a connection. So use this sparingly. Download the guide that walks you through this step by step so that when you're ready to do this, you've got that guide handy that will take you through it, and make sure that you do this the right way. All right, this is the end of Module 6. Stay tuned to the bonus modules of creating your LinkedIn company page and creating your own LinkedIn group. See you then.